welcome back to my channel. This is a tutorial on this beautiful hair from Mslynn. So if you want to know how to get from this hot mess right here to this, then you just keep on watching. But before you do that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Alright, so right now I'm showing you guys that this hair is from Mslynn. And I'm opening it, and you guys, do you see the color difference on my forehead? That is basically because I wear lace fronts and then I go out in the sun, so half of my forehead is way lighter than the other. But yes, so I just showed you guys a melting band that it came with, and I love when wigs come with melting bands because they're just so necessary to make the wig look so nice and natural. So as you can see, the hair looks so nice and soft, so I'm really happy about that. And right here I'm showing you guys the lace. It looks really nice. It's nice and soft. And I'm going to show you guys how we're going to blend it. As you can see, it's a little bit white, but we can still work with this. We're going to blend it into our skin, okay? And I'm showing you guys there are 4 combs for a really good grip. And now I'm putting on the wig so you can see exactly how it looks like fresh out of the box. And I am loving how soft it is, you guys. I'm so happy. And I'm just adjusting it, trying to see how tight I need it. And I can tell this will fit small heads and big heads because it's a little bit loose, but there are adjustable straps at the back, so that's no problem. And I'm also showing you guys the length. It can go longer if you want to straighten it. But I think for this look, I'm going to keep it nice and wavy, the way it came. All right, and now the real work is going to start. So I take my mannequin head and I'm going to put it, well, I'm going to pin the wig down on the mannequin head. And why I do this is because this is going to lay it down nice. So I'm going to put the serum that I showed you guys all over the front of the wig, because I want to make sure that my wig doesn't get any heat damage, because you have to take care of your wig hair too. It's not only your real hair but also the wig hair for it to last longer. And now I'm going to take a wax stick and I'm going to put it all over the front of the baby hairs to make sure that when I do put the hot comb, it's nice and flat. Alright, and now I take my hot comb and I just comb it downwards. This is the best way, and this is my secret to a nice laid wig. And this is also important because when you're gluing the wig or spraying the wig or whatever you're going to do, you want the hairs to be out of the way. So this is a good strategy for that also. But be careful because hot combs are very, very, very hot. Alright, and when you're done, you end up with something like this. And now is the time to make the lace melt in my skin. So what I do is I take my bronzer shade in the Fenty Contour, and which is, I believe, Cappuccino. If I'm wrong, I'll put it down in the description below. But I take a flat brush and I basically just put it all over the lace, and I'm going to focus on where the baby hair starts because that's where the lace is going to basically be cut, and that's where it's going to be blended the most. So now I'm putting on the wig so you can see the difference. You see how it just blends in with my forehead? I use my contour shade on my forehead because my forehead's naturally darker. But if your forehead is the same color as your foundation, then you can use that too. Alright, now it's the time to cut the lace, and you guys have seen me cut lace before. What I basically do is I cut around the hairline, but I leave some space because you don't want to cut on the hairline, and I don't cut straight down. I do it like in an up and down zigzag motion so that it can look more natural when I put it on my head. Alright, and so far this is how it looks without being glued or anything. I know that I should pluck this hair. However, every time I do pluck it, a lot of people have been saying that they're not sure how to pluck or they're scared to pluck. So this is a tutorial that you don't need to pluck. We're still gonna make the hair look really natural without having to pluck it. Alright, and now I'm taking my Got2b glue and I am spraying it on. So you guys, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. I'm not taking the blow dryer or anything. So I'm just spraying it on my edges, and this isn't going to ruin your hairline because it's not real glue. And yeah, I'm just spraying it on, and then I'm going to put the melting band. And this is why I was saying that I love it when they include melting bands, because it's essential. Like, you need it for it to look like it's coming out of your scalp, honey. Okay, and I kept it on for about 20 minutes, and I know it's looking crazy, you guys, but don't worry, I got you. We're going to make it look natural, okay? So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same contour color again, and I'm just going to refresh the perimeters of my forehead. So as you see, I'm just going over it so that it melts a little bit better. And there's a couple extra lace that lifted off, so I'm just going to take a scissor. You should probably take a smaller scissor, but I couldn't find my hair scissor. And I'm just going to cut it out. And please, everyone, be very careful while you're doing this, or you know what, do not try this at home. And all right, we're going somewhere, we're getting somewhere. I know the hairline is kind of crazy, and yes, I should pluck it, but again, I'm trying to make this tutorial pluck free, okay? I'm really trying to see if this wig can literally just be taken out the bag and just installed just like that. So now I'm deciding if I want a middle part or a side part, but I end up going with the side part because I feel like it'll be easier to make it blend and make it look nice. All right, here comes the very crucial part, okay? We're going to do the baby hairs. So because I didn't pluck it, I'm going to take a big chunk, well, I would call this a big chunk of hair to do the baby hairs. And when I sway it down, it's gonna look really nice, and it's going to look like it's my natural hair. All right, so now I'm going to take an eyebrow scraper and just cut it so I can lay it down properly. And then I'm going to use my Herbal Essence mousse to lay it down. You can use any mousse you want. It's just the one that I have there, so that's what I'm using. And again, guys, I know it might be looking crazy right now, but trust me, it's gonna look so nice. So this part is really important. I'm going to put the melting band again, but before I do that, I'm going to make sure that I put some Got2b spray again so that it just looks amazing when I take off the band. And while that's laying, I'm going to make sure that the hair looks nice and flat at the top because you don't want it too poofy, right? So I'm going to take my wax stick and just put down the hot comb and make sure that it looks nice and flat. Alright, and now I can already see that I'm going to love it. When I take off the band, I'm going to absolutely love it. I just need to make sure that it's nice and flat because again, I don't like it when the roots are poofy, depending on the look I'm going for. And now I'm just brushing the hair because I want that natural curly, wavy thing that it was doing before when I just took it out the packaging. So brushing it in place is really nice, and this is already showing you that it's a really good quality hair. And to keep it in place, I'm going to take that same Herbal Essence mousse. Again, you can use any mousse you want, and I'm just going to put it in the hair and just make sure that it keeps that curl pattern that it came with. And now I take off the lace, and look how nice it looks. Yes, we still have to work on some little kinks, but it is so nice. I am loving it. Alright, and right now I'm zooming in on the imperfection, so right there you can kind of see that it's not as blended, and that's an easy fix, you guys. You literally just have to take the foundation again and put it on. Or what you can do is camouflage it like I'm doing right now. You can either put extra baby hairs on that part, or you can just comb it down. Since it's a side part, it's really easy for me to do that, and as you can see, it works out really good. Alright guys, and this is the final look. I am loving it. As you can see, I didn't pluck it, I didn't bleach it, I didn't do anything. Like, this is straight out of the bag. So shout out to Mslynn Hair for sponsoring this video and sending me this hair to review for you guys. And I will put all the information you need to know below. And as you can see, like, it's just so beautiful and bouncy. And yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye for now.
When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more.